to me, and having to deal with, you know, dealing with the KKK and having letters from people, death letters from people, on the daily, it was really hard for not only me, but other people in the United States.
All right, Mr. Cummings, I have one more question for you. How does it feel to be the first African American speaker?
To be the first African American speaker is such an honor to me and to my family and to anyone else who has helped me in my life, and it means a lot. Um, if you just look back at everything that I have been through, all of the struggles and all of the fighting that we had to do, it shows how much people care for our rights in America, and for me to get through all of that time, get through that timeline. I'll say it was one of my biggest accomplishments in my life. And to those out there that are listening to this interview, I just want to say that if you have a goal and if you're trying to pursue that goal, never give up on it, and never give up on what you can accomplish, even though it may seem impossible to do. If you keep moving forward and keep going, I promise you that everything will pay off in the end when you succeed. So yeah, that's the end of your question.
Thank you, Mr. Cummings. Everyone, let's clap it up for Mr. Cummings.
Good job, gentlemen. I'd like to ask all of the parents to unmute their phones and let's give the Howlin' Wolves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Or hot.
Good
That was
job. Good
Star
What the
Wars.
job.
afro,
That
son?
was awesome.
Good job.
Awesome.
Move cool.
All right. Who's next,
He's over
Marion?
there.
Go Legends next. We need to screen share. I need to screen share.
Okay, try to screen share.
All right. Is it working?
Yes, it is.
All right. All right.
Who
So
all,
our
who all is speaking?
me and Sean and Elijah.
Okay, you can go ahead.
All right. So our assignment is the Greensboro 4, and we're the Go Legends. This is the timeline and the facts of the Greensboro 4. Let me move this one right. All right. The Greensboro 4 were four black men that attended North Carolina Agricultural and Technical College. It started on campus when they were denied service, even though they attended the college and were told to leave, but they refused.
They began to protest, and people around the colleges would come and protest with them. And as the days would pass, more people from different colleges would join the protest. All the protesting that was going on caused a change because the place that denied them service allowed blacks to dine and get service there. It took 6 months.
This was a big part of desegregation in the South, and 4 years after this, the Civil Rights Act started. February 1st marks the anniversary of the beginning of the historic Greensboro sit-ins. which were held at a Woolworths in downtown Greensboro.
What it means to me and what I got from it. What this means to me is no matter how young you are, or if the odds are against you, that you can do anything you set your mind to, and you should not let those things stop you, and to always fight for what is right. This is what Cameron said. He is not here today. The Greensboro Four taught me that I don't have to be an adult to speak my mind, and that if I really want to have a good education, I have to put my mind to it, and everything don't come easy. You have to put work in to get the results you want.
This is mine. What this means to me is that 14 teenagers are focused on college and it started when they were denied service although they attended that college. What I understand it from this is that a group of men can help make a change if we all have the same effort to work on it. And if you spread the word, it would make a huge impact. The focus on the little things.
The Greensboro are young Black men who attended the North Carolina Agriculture and Technical College who met inside of a dorm to discuss what they could do to stand against segregation. What I understand from this is that even I can do something against a racist system.
That's the end of our presentation. Thank you.
Thanks. So could the parents unmute their phones again, and let's give the GOAT Legends a round of applause.
Yay, yay!
Yeah.
Well done.
GOAT!
Awesome.
Oh, let me stop the share.
Great job.
Okay. Next is who's next? Whatchamacallit?
American Jaguars.
American Jaguars.
Matthew, can you present?
Yeah, 1 second.
Who all is going to be speaking?
Me, Matthew.
Anybody else?
Kyle, Josiah, and Zion. Am I muted?
No.
Okay. The Rise and Fall of Jim Crow by Matthews, Nathan, Josiah, Kyle, and Zion. Matthew. I think it's interesting and surprising that the first Black teacher wasn't. Whoops. How do I get rid of this? Okay. Matthew. I think it is interesting and surprising that the first Black teacher was in 1881 and that he overcame the hardships on his journey of being a teacher and training other adults so they could help him. Booker T. Washington quotes, "Character, not circumstances, make the man." Success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome. It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one.
This is my slide. What I got from it was Booker T. Washington was asked to start a school for Black kids and was supposed to teach a school for Black kids, and they had a leaky roof, and it was a terrible environment because he didn't have the tools he needed, and he didn't have all the books and everything you needed to teach them. So they started fundraising to make it a better place and an environment. The quotes I like the best is, if you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. It is better to be alone than in bad company.
Josiah.
All right, this is my slide. So Booker T. Washington, he started out as a teacher and he wanted to teach others how to be teachers. So he started teaching adults education skills so they could be teachers too. He started the Tuskegee Institute, and it was the first institution for higher learning for African Americans. The quote I chose is that in all things that are purely social, we can be as separate as the fingers, but yet be one as the hand in all things essential to mutual progress.
Kyle.
So what I had was Booker T. Washington was a leading intellectual for the Black community, and also without Booker T. Washington, it would have been hard for any other Black scholars. So also I wrote, he paved the way for other Black scholars.
Zion.
Who was Booker T. Washington? Booker T. Washington was the foremost Black educator of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. After a secondary education at Hampton Institute, he taught in a British school and experimented briefly with the study of law and the ministry, but a teaching position at the Hampton decided his future career. One of my favorite Booker T. Washington quotes was, "You can't hold a man down without staying down with him."
Thank you for listening to our presentation. I hope you liked it. Scouts. And all quotes were from the website www.goodreads.com.
Phew.
Good job, parents. Y'all know the drill. Unmute those phones.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Y'all know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
So you young